Doctor, the patient is ready for surgery.
Dr. George, the gray cat who became the heart of our clinic. This is George, or rather Dr. George as we call him now, partly in jest but mostly out of respect. He's not just a cat. He's the steady rhythm behind the chaos, the calm in our busiest days, and somehow the soul of our clinic.
Because your face is cute. No. Paw down. Look at you. Self-restraint.
Come say hi.
No.
George is a sleek gray cat with eyes that seem older than his years. Every day he walks into the clinic like he's clocking in for duty. He knows every hallway, every exam room. He often sits by the glass window of the surgery suite, silently observing the procedures like he's grading us on our technique. At this point, we wouldn't be surprised if he started writing medical notes. But George wasn't always this confident, or even ours.
Oh my God. What was that? What did you do?
His story started on a quiet afternoon at my parents' house. I was visiting when I noticed a small gray kitten lurking near the fence, thin, scruffy, and watching the world with quiet curiosity. He didn't run. He didn't meow. He just sat there, like he'd been waiting for someone to notice. As a veterinarian, I've taken in countless strays. The plan was simple. I'd foster him, just for a while. I'd get him healthy, socialized, and adopted into a loving home. That's how it always goes. So I brought him to the clinic with me. He was quiet at first, watched more than interacted, but day by day he started showing his personality. Not loud or demanding, just present. He'd curl up next to anxious dogs in the waiting room, perch near the front desk, or nap near the recovery cages like he was supervising post-op care. The staff noticed, clients noticed, and I noticed that the clinic felt warmer with him in it. We gave adoption a try. One client took him for a short trial. It lasted only a few hours, and I'll admit, the moment he left, I felt a heaviness in my chest that surprised me. I missed him like I'd lost something important. That night, I knew the truth. George had already found his home. It just happened to be the same place I worked, and from that moment on, George became part of the team. Now he roams the clinic freely. He greets patients when he feels like it. He stays out of the way when he doesn't. If he senses stress, he'll show up and sit close by. If a dog's barking a little too much, George will casually walk past them with a look that says, "Settle down, rookie." It's hard to explain, but somehow this little gray cat knows exactly what the clinic needs and when. He's not perfect, of course. He has a habit of sneaking into places he shouldn't be, like the surgical suite or supply cabinets. He thinks he's in charge, especially around big dogs, and some mornings he decides he's not coming to work at all. We let him have those days. Even doctors deserve a day off. But when he's here, the whole clinic feels different. Lighter, happier, more connected. He's more than a mascot. George is a quiet emotional support for our staff and patients. He brings joy without trying, peace without saying a word. And in a place where we see animals on their worst days, sick, scared, recovering, George reminds us of the quiet healing magic of simply being present. Some clients now schedule their appointments hoping George will be around. They ask about him before they ask about their own pets. They bring treats just for him. One person even called him their emotional support coworker. Honestly, we all feel the same way. George didn't just find shelter. He found purpose. He didn't just find people. He found his place. And in return, he's given us so much more than we ever expected. If this story brought a smile to your face, or maybe warmed your heart, we'd love it if you liked this post or video. And if you want to see more little stories like George's, feel free to subscribe. He'll definitely be making more appearances. In fact, he insists on it. Because when the spotlight's on, Dr. George always shows up.